My name's Rod, and I used to work at a processing plant where bottles of shampoo and a variety of other products were produced. And you know, one of the most important principles I learned there was OEE, Overall Equipment Effectiveness. How efficient you are when you run a process. You see, when competitors use the same equipment, run the same processes, and use the same suppliers, the only way to be more effective is to use your equipment more efficiently. In order to do this, there are several factors to take into account. Availability is an important consideration. This is the amount of time that the production line is running. Now, just because a shift is 8 hours long, it doesn't mean that that's the time the line actually ran. Because employees need to take breaks. These breaks can add up to 40 minutes in total throughout a shift. And meetings. These could run approximately 20 minutes each shift. In total, the line availability time could be reduced by 120 minutes, or 2 hours. So, in fact, the production line may only be effective for 6 hours and not 8 hours. That's 25% of the time you started with already lost. So you may only have 75% of the day left on line availability alone. Availability is only 75% effective. Another factor is performance of the line. There can be a reduction in the speed of a line. If the line should produce 80 bottles a minute, but only 70 bottles come off the line, we're losing just over 10% effectiveness. Breakdowns can be another cause of a line's performance, and not just the big breakdowns, but also those small interruptions. To clear a machine or to make an adjustment. Stoppages also affect the line. This could be when components are not delivered to the site on time or are held up in the warehouse. This is all wasting valuable time when the production line could be running. These problems mean that another 1.5 hours could be lost. Remember, we've already dropped to 6 hours of a run time in a shift. So 1.5 hours from the 6 hours of a working shift again make the line performance only 75% effective. So we can say availability is only 75% effective. Performance is only 75% effective. Then there's the RQP, which means the rate of a quality product. If the ingredients aren't right to start with, then you may fail to get the batch quality correct. All incoming components are checked for quality. You may find broken caps, damaged labels, or incorrect weights in a bottle. All of these may have to be rejected, and all this takes time. Of course, it would be sensible to put bottles back onto the line if they just needed a wipe or need a cap replaced or a new label is required. With all the talk of recycling these days and how much money it can save, I'm surprised that everyone doesn't do it. If 2 bottles are rejected out of 100, the RQP is reduced to 98%. So, where has that got us with all the downtime that can be incorporated into each shift? Line availability was reduced to 75%. Line performance was reduced to 75%. And the product quality was reduced to 98%. The overall equipment effectiveness, OEE, is worked out by multiplying each percentage. So, we have line availability, 75%, times line performance, 75%, times product quality, 98%. That comes to 55% the line has actually been productive on the shift, which is good, but we can work to get it even better. If we think about all the little things that make up availability, performance, and the rate of the quality that we produce on a line each shift, then we can help improve our OEE, which in turn secures our jobs and future employment. OEE.